Okay, so here we go for another lap. This is going to be a sub 2 minute lap too, and I'll just talk you through a few of the corners and interesting handling characteristics, and indeed what I have to do to get around this race circuit in under 2 minutes. Now normally at this corner I'm really careful on the brakes for this corner because it's so easy to overjudge it. If you going too slow, you'll lose maybe a tenth, but going too quick, and often as not, you'll end up in the gravel. And here we go, we're headed for this quite difficult corner, and when I go into it I'm going to be way out of line and I'll struggle to stop it when I reach the corner because I'll be over on the right hand side of the track, and all in all I'm lucky not to hit the wall here. Now I'll just coast through this section because I know in the next corner I'll be back down to second gear, so I kind of take it fairly easy here. In this next section I think I'll probably be criticised for going too slow here, but that's because generally I run a low wing on this car, and it means I haven't got that much grip in the slower corners, and you don't make up a huge amount of time even if you manage to really nail this section. Now in this next section, as you know, we have to slow it right down, and because of that you've got much less aero effect on the car. So to counter that, I'll put some ballast in the car. I'll have about 45 kilos and it'll be biased towards the rear of the car, and that really helps with grip in the slower corners. This next corner, this left-hander, it's always a bit tricky if you try and take it flat out or use the traditional slow in fast out cornering. It's very easy to put it into slide and consequently go into the wall. So just before this corner I'll often spin the wheels to put it into a bit of a slide, turn the car before the corner, and then as I reach the apex I'll throttle off, and as soon as the car's straightened up I'll put the throttle back on again. But this takes place in about half a second. Now we're headed for the dogleg again. This will be taken at perhaps as much as 230 miles an hour, and I'll really struggle to stop it before I reach the left-hand corner at the bottom. Now this last corner is a 90-degree left, and it seems pretty simple, but what I so often see with racing driving is the very gentle throttle on the exit of the corner, and there's no real need for that. I'll go into this corner, turn towards the apex, and as soon as I'm at the apex and the car is pointing at 45 degrees, I'll give it full throttle and aim towards the curb, and then straighten it up on the exit. You save a lot of time that way. Drivers can lose 0.2 of a second on each corner doing it the easier and smoother method. And there we are, another sub 2 minute lap.